It is the 17th of March, and we are seeing a stunning shift in US foreign policy following a 90-minute press conference that Donald Trump held in the White House. We have seen, Mr. President, we have seen Donald Trump break years of diplomatic precedent by alternating between very high praise for the Iranian military and the Iranian people and a very global cry for help for America's allies to help it secure the Strait of Hormuz. With the Strait of Hormuz effectively closed and the price of crude going up and being around 100 US dollars a barrel, it is very clear what the president is trying to say. President is trying to say that the United States will not take care of the Strait of Hormuz alone. It needs the help of its global allies. Welcome to the channel. I am Mukund, and today I'll be explaining to you what all has happened on the 17th of March. There has been a swarm of 50 drones that were intercepted by the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier strike group in the last 24 hours. The Pentagon reports that Iranian drone production remains at 85% capacity despite 3 weeks of heavy bombardment. So, I have been hearing this news since the start of the war that we have destroyed 90% of their capacity, 85% of their capacity, and Iran still keeps on bombing. So, the accuracy of these reports must be taken with a grain of salt. Currently, Western casualties remain low. Internal intelligence suggests that Iranian military losses are around 12,000, which is a lot of deaths. And if one thing that comes out of this war is going to be the sheer amount of human losses. The president's comments today is basically saying the Iranians and their war of attrition that they are fighting is basically having incredible resilience. So he has been appreciating or even complimenting Iran about its resilience and its strength, which is a very big seesaw from what he says in the same press conference.
If we ever needed help, they won't be there for us. I've just known that for a long period of time. We have some that are really enthusiastic. They're coming already. This isn't need. Need would be one of the big boys. If we need their mine boats, or if we need anything, any piece of apparatus that they may have because of a situation that they have, they should be jumping to help us. We want them to come and help us with the Strait. My attitude is we don't need anybody. We're the strongest nation in the world. We have the strongest military by far in the world. We don't need them.
Did you follow that?
So, in the press conference or the briefing that the president gave through the White House today, left many people in the State Department, which is basically the foreign ministry of the United States, handles foreign affairs, reeling. Reeling basically means that they were not able to digest what President Trump was saying on a public podium like a press conference. So he started admiring the adversary. So I hope you know what that means. So President Trump spent a significant part of the press conference admiring the Iranians and their strength. I will quote, "You have to respect them. They are smart, they are tough, and they have been fighting for a very long time. They don't really give up. I like people who don't give up, and they are very, very talented at what they do." So he's basically complimenting them. I can't imagine you bombing them on one day and then complimenting them on the same day. Then he said, so basically following a cry for help, following the praise, President Trump, he basically gave a blunt ultimatum or a blunt command to European allies that the US is tired of being the world's coast guard. So he said, and I quote, "I'm calling on everyone, Japan, Germany, China, India, you need to get your ships down there. We are protecting your oil for free and we are not doing it anymore. We need help. If you don't help us, we are pulling out and the whole thing will collapse. It's up to you now." So basically, Trump has gone into this war not prepared. And then now that things are getting tougher, he's asking for help. And I don't think so any country in the world is ready to help him right now. So he also passed Executive Order 15XXX. To back this up, he signed an order today that limits US naval ships to only escort US flagged vessels other than those from premium contribution allies. So premium contribution basically means people who are contributing to his war here in Iran. So as of recording this video right now, we have crude prices which are near $108 per barrel, which is up 4.2%. We have WTI crude, which is $101 per barrel, up nearly 4% as well. The Strait of Hormuz is completely shut till now. There has not been any movement compared to what we saw yesterday and in these past 2 weeks. It's currently running at 8% of its normal volume. You can imagine 134 ships used to pass through. Now we have only 8% of that going through. So India has struck a deal with Iran. There are still very new reports coming out about what the details on that is. But we saw 3 arrivals in the port of Mundra coming through with direct immunity from Tehran. So we are seeing that there has been a multipolar world which is coming out right now. Indian and Chinese ships are being allowed to pass through. Jebel Ali, the very large port in Dubai, is currently under level 3 alert. Insurance companies, basically the companies which provide insurance for ships, have designated the entire Persian Gulf to be a exclusion zone. Basically means that these companies will not be providing insurance policies for any ships in the Persian Gulf. Another shocking thing that we are seeing is the fracture of the US alliance. Currently, what's happening is that the United States, especially President Trump, is being crying for help from its allies in NATO and across the world, as well as Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, nearly all of the countries of the world. And from those countries, there has been straightaway rejection from the following countries, right? Germany and France have both issued joint statements declining the president's demand for naval deployments, citing that the president's mixed messaging regarding the Iranian leadership as a source of strategic confusion, right? So we really don't know about what Trump's end goal is, and Germany and France are basically voicing their concerns when it comes to knowing the entire outcome of this war. Despite the direct request to Japan, Prime Minister of Japan is basically refused to move any assets to the South China Sea, leaving the US Fifth Fleet effectively isolated in its mission to open the Strait of Hormuz. So the conclusion of this video is going to be the way the United States has shifted, right, from admiring Iran and its resilience and its toughness and admiring its people to clearly saying to its allies that I need help to keep the Strait of Hormuz open. I need you to send naval ships. I need you to send artillery. I need you to send material. I need you to help assistance. If you don't assist us, we will only assist the US flagged ships to pass through. It's your place. It's your oil. You need to defend it. And if you don't, we are going to pull out. So basically, the US is shifting the entire dynamic that has been present since the end of World War II, where US Navy dominance has basically covered the globe. Currently, what the United States president or the administration is trying to say that if you do not send ships to the Strait of Hormuz, we are going to pull out. And what he essentially means by that is whenever the United States pulls out, it will be whoever is tough who controls the Strait of Hormuz. So that's something to keep in mind in today's video. I hope you enjoyed. As and how things update or things progress, I will be giving you updates. I am Mukund, and this is Mukund Explains. If you like the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.